Covalent have been on the descent since August of this year, and it did not really have any noticeable price action moves despite it being a fundamentally strong and solid project. So today I'll be taking a look at the chart to analyze the current correction it's doing and how soon this correction could be coming to an end before resuming its uptrend. So stay till the end. If you are one of my regular viewers, you would know from watching my videos that the most basic structure which we have in the market is a three-wave structure that looks like this. The first wave is usually an impulse, and the second wave is usually a three-wave correction, and the third wave is another impulse. Now if we look at Covalent chart, we can clearly see that we had the initial wave, which is the impulse, and we already got the correction, which means we need one more wave to the upside in order to complete the three-wave basic structure which we have in the market. But is the second wave already complete, and how soon the third wave is going to start? That's what we will be looking at in this video. So let's get down to it. The current structure that Covalent is forming has started here in the 21st of July, and it formed its initial impulse, and since then it has been correcting itself until this day. Now we can see that there was multiple attempts by the Covalent price to break out to the upside. The first one was here, and this was another one, and this was the third one, but unfortunately neither one of those attempts has managed to form a higher high and to break the downtrend. Now I did try to break out this correction to understand what kind of structure is this and how soon is it going to end. And I found out that this is a three-wave complicated structure. The initial corrective wave has started at the end of the first impulse and formed the first wave. And the second one was this wave, and now we're in the third one of this structure. Now if you look closely, you can clearly see that the second wave of the corrective structure includes also another three waves inside of it, and it has formed a contracting flat corrective pattern. And that's exactly what made it a complicated correction, because these three waves were not actually the end of the structure, but they were together the second wave of the bigger correction. So technically speaking, the correction is now complete, and we should resume the uptrend from this point onwards. Now if we take a look at the daily oscillator, we can see that the price currently is oversold at the oversold level, which means it should start bouncing and going upwards from some point over here. Similarly, on the weekly chart, we can see that the price have been oversold for about 3 weeks now, and it's about time that the price starts going up further to exit this oversold level. Now going back to the daily chart, if we draw a horizontal line at the lowest point, we can see that this is a very strong support level because it was retested twice before. This was one of the two times, and this was the second one. And now we came back to retest the same level, and we are bouncing. So if we add this support level, in addition to being oversold on the daily and on the weekly chart, these together are a strong indicator that we have already reached the rock bottom right here at this point, and we shall start seeing some kind of upside movement at some point. Now keep in mind that the upside movement, or the third impulse of the bigger structure, is not going to be confirmed unless we break the downtrend line. So if I remove everything now, let's draw the downtrend line, which started right here at this point. And the confirmation you need to look for in order to confirm the beginning of the third impulse of the structure is the breakout of the downtrend line. So as soon as we see the price breaking above this trend line, we can say that the structure is in its third wave. And then at that point, it's going to look like this. This was the initial impulse, and this is the correction, and we should get the third impulse of the structure. But in order for the three-wave structure to be complete, the price has to come and break above this level. So this is the least target that we'll be looking at from this point. So the price right now is standing at 62 cents. So we should go and break above the $2.2. That's the least target that we should get in order to confirm that this was the third impulse of the structure. Otherwise, it's not going to be considered an impulse if it doesn't break the previous all-time high. And we can say that the three-wave structure is complete. And I personally believe if we get to this point here, the price is going to go even way above these levels, because historically speaking, we don't have any major support and resistance areas that could be holding the price from going up further from this point. So now, in order to summarize the overall analysis, we can say that Covalent is forming a three-wave structure, which we already have 2 out of the 3 waves complete, and we should be due for a third wave in order to complete the overall structure. The price is currently standing at a strong support level, and this will likely be the rock bottom of the price, where it should start moving up from this point onwards. And as soon as it starts moving up, we need to see a breakout of the downtrend line, and we also need to see a breakout of the previous all-time high in order to confirm the third wave of the bigger structure. And this was it for Covalent. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to leave a comment and like the video. And until next time, stay safe and see you later.